Hi guys, welcome to the Swell studio. Today we're going to look at wood, bogwood, driftwood for aquariums. Wood is one of my favourite decorative objects. It's really natural. Lots of fish like catfish are adapted to blend into it and camouflage with it and hide in it. Some fish like cichlids will breed on it and lay their eggs on it. So it's a really nice natural material to add to any tropical or temperate or cold water freshwater aquarium. So we've got quite a selection. We've never had such a good selection of wood, decorative wood, as we have in recent years. You can get spindly bits, you can get big chunky bits, you can get different textures, different types of wood. So I've just gone into the Swell warehouse and I've picked out just a few different pieces, starting with this one. This one is called Azalea Wood and it's from the Azalea tree or the Azalea bush. It's a root. It's quite light, popular with the aquascaping community because it's spindly. You can put it kind of that way up, or you can put it upside down. You can have it sticking out. Nice for the smaller bits and nice for nano tanks. Very light, easy to arrange. And that one is Azalea wood. It can go a little bit fungusy sometimes and it can float, but apart from that, it's a very, very popular wood. Next up is a variation on that called dark Moor Root or dark Moor Wood, and this one again, this I really like because it looks really natural. You can have it, the aquascaping guys would probably have it kind of that way up, coming out of the soil, or even sticking out of the surface of the tank with moss and anubias and ferns on it. The biotope guys would probably have it that way up, coming from the top, so it looks like, you know, flooded forest, natural tree root, and all the kind of catfish and stuff will hide amongst it. And you can just kind of prop that in the corner of the tank. Good for hiding heaters and filters as well. So that one is dark Moor Wood. If you want something bigger and chunkier, we've got this one. This one's called Corbo catfish root. Again, just looks very kind of natural, as if you'd find in a river. Nice big chunk. It's got some holes inside it for catfish to hide in. Easy, super easy to kind of place. It's only got one kind of natural orientation really, and that's that way up. You can kind of spin it round if you want, but several pieces of that's going to make a tank look really kind of natural, quick and easy decoration for larger aquariums. Then we got the classic, this is driftwood. This is what I used to call bogwood as a kid. This is kind of a medium-sized piece. It's been cut at one end. You can have it that way. Again, lots of crevices for little catfish to get into. Dwarf cichlids are going to like that. Some cichlids are probably going to spawn on that smoother bit there. And again, you probably place that flat to make it look natural, to look like it's in a riverbed or at the bottom of a lake. And then we've got tree stumps. So tree stumps, as the name suggests, great big chunk of bogwood. Again, nice holes in there in the top. And again, you'd probably only place it one way, and they've done that for you. So they've cut the bottom off, put that in your tank, dead easy. Either have one as a centerpiece with some smaller pieces, or have several and go for like a flooded forest look throughout the tank. And it's going to displace a bit of water, but that's a lovely piece of bogwood, and it's really going to be enhanced by kind of plants as well, plants around it. So when we buy any wood, first of all, we rinse it. We can just rinse it with a shower head or with a hose pipe outside. That'll just remove any dust and any flaky bits. Next thing we do really is pre-soak it. Now, pre-soaking will help to make it sink, because some of this wood, as good as it is and as specific as it is for aquariums, some of it, when it's been out of water for a substantial length of time, it can float. Doesn't mean to say it's not going to float forever, because you can soak it. So if you can soak it outside in like a water butt or just a container, eventually, if it is floating, eventually it will sink. It will also release some of its tannins. So all of these woods, because of their brown coloration, they're full of tannins, and tannins are what turns aquarium water the colour of tea. Now that's good for blackwater species like cardinal tetras, chocolate gourami, fish like that. They love it. If you don't want the black water, pre-soak it for as long as you can and use some activated carbon in your filter, and that will help to remove it. If you want to top up the forest look, then go for some fine sand, and that's going to give you Nice blackwater habitat like you'd see in the Rio Negro, something like that. Fine sand, lots of wood. Plants are optional. Lots of blackwater habitats don't have any plants at all because they're in shaded, flooded forests. The light can't get through and the light can't penetrate the blackwater. And you just want to top it off with a few leaves or botanicals, a few bits of twig, and it's going to look like the perfect blackwater biotope.